I'm Ed.
Hi, everybody. I'm Barb.
And I'm Ed. And we got to push the button.
And welcome to the ARTyRV live stream tonight.
Wanted to give you guys a full view of the doors of the wall behind us, the mosaic wall behind us of your glass panels.
30 artists, 30 stories,
30 panels.
30 panels. We're so excited about you all being here tonight. Our glass community is growing every day. I think half of it is snowed under, but
or freezing.
Or freezing. But we're going to continue here in South Carolina, where it's only what, 20 tonight?
20 tonight, yeah, 20 tonight. And actually, now they're calling for South Carolina to have snow, sleet, ice by Sunday. So we'll see what happens. We're gonna check it out, and but we're ready because we have our gas logs are fueled up, and if the power goes out, no problem. We'll take care of it.
We'll at least have that.
We'll have the gas logs roaring.
So if you're not familiar, if you're new here and you're not familiar with the ARTyRV live stream, this live stream has artists, experienced beginners, people that are not artists that just love glass, people that are starting out, people that have their own studios,
right.
People that have started here and now have their own studios 5 years later. And that's what we're about, community across North America and beyond.
Yeah, across North America and beyond. So, hey, everybody, Ray's in the house tonight, and I want to say, give Ray a big thumbs up. And guys, Ray works much harder for y'all than you think that he does. He also works really hard for Barb and I. So I just want to give Ray a thumbs up and light up that board for him and let him know that we do appreciate everything that he does for all of us. Thank you, Ray.
And also give this video a thumbs up if you like it. Give it a thumbs up.
Yeah, and if sometime tonight, if you haven't joined as a subscriber to our channel, please do so. If we're doing something that you like or helps you with your progress in this great art that we call stained glass, if we can help you, then give us a thumbs up, give us a subscribe. When all of it helps, believe me, the algorithm picks all of those things up, and we appreciate all of it.
So to tell you a little bit about us, those of you that don't know about us, Ed has over 40 years of experience in glass, commercial glazing, stained glass, glass blowing. And I have experience in glass blowing, bead making, kiln working, and
stained glass.
And stained glass. Not as much as him.
Well,
I'm just a beginner.
You're not supposed to.
And
right?
And sometimes I'll do a video, but Ed does most of the videos, and I film them and produce them.
And we work together as a team.
And we work together as a team. There's three of us, our grandson Taylor, and Ed, and I. So the three of us put these shows together, and every Monday night we're live.
Every Monday night. And
tonight we'll be talking about...
Well, we got something. We have done a little bit of research, and we found a cost-effective light box for your new studio, and something that you can use as a light box, and it won't break the bank to get you there. So I'm going to share that with you. And then we're also going to be cutting some glass, and we're going to talk about inside curves and outside curves, and how we want to learn how to chase the run, because that's going to give us the confidence we need to continue with our progress in the process of this project.
If you have a certain cut that you're having problems with, let us know, and I'll get a message to Ed right here, and I'll tell him, cut it, bro. Okay.
So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. If you're having trouble with a cut, Ed will help you out on that.
Yeah, if I can imagine the cut that you're trying to explain to us, I really will try and cut it out for you. Because you know what happens when you're cutting glass, ladies and gentlemen, is that a lot of times, whether the piece comes out that you want or not, is the way that you approach breaking that particular piece of glass anyway. Because you can get a couple of breaks off of it quite easily, but now you've worked yourself into a corner to where the only piece that you have left to break is so thin and narrow that you know it's not going to work for you. So think about as you're not only just cutting the glass, but think about it while you're breaking it and approach it maybe in a little bit different angle and see if that helps you create confidence.
Okay. And tonight,
Or gain confidence.
Don't forget, we've got lots of tutorials on our channel, and we have soldering tutorials, leading tutorials, copper foil tutorials, and we also have a lot of glass cutting, over 100 glass cutting shorts that show different cuts, different ways to cut different cuts. So
how to break that out. And yeah, you know what? While we're into this, Barb, I want to I'd like to go ahead and thank our sponsor, Sunshine Glass, for sponsoring tonight's show at the ARTyRV channel. Guys, remember, if you need any kind of tools or any kind of specialty glass, Sunshine not only carries all the tools and all the hardware that you need to work these projects and all your lamp fittings and lamp bases, but they also carry over 1,500 different colors, shades, and textures of glass. And we want to thank Sunshine again for sponsoring the ARTyRV channel, and we appreciate it.
Okay, I'm going to check for questions.
Okay,
And I think
Barb's scrolling here. I can get myself comfortable here.
Okay, Mary Beth and Frank have a question.
Hey guys.
If a piece is wall mounted on a light box, how deep does the light box need to be?
Hey guys, these are about the width of a 1x4, so about 3.5 inches, Frank. And the doors that we've done are off of the wall, a 1x4. They're off the wall, 1x4, and then the 1x4 is actually put around the frame. So then for the door, we deducted another 1 3/8 because they're interior doors. So that left us just enough room, 1 3/8, to get the interior 6-foot LED light inside on the top and the bottom, so that it worked out. But Frank, I usually use a 1x4 to build my light boxes to go around that. So.
Now this light box is 2x3, I think. Let me see.
Oh, I'm talking about for the light box on the wall for a panel.
The question was
for a wall mount light box.
Right, and they're building one that is it's wall mounted. It's 2 foot by 3 foot to be mounted on a light box for an interior wall.
For an interior for a stained glass window?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, so that's exactly what you would do. Put a 1x4 around it. That's your box to put the lights inside.
For a 2x3?
Yeah, for a 2x3.
Can you get a 2x3?
You can get 2-foot light. You can get 24-inch shop lights, LED lights. That's the thing. So they would, one on each side, Frank, would be either good like that, or one on the top and the bottom, and one on each side. You could use 4 of those lights, but you have to be careful about creating too much heat. I mean, not hot temperature wise, but heat brightness wise for light. So be careful about how much light you put in that light box.
And Frank, I'd buy those lights first so you make your light box the right size, because they're not going to be exactly.
Yeah, there might be 25, or they might be 20.
And then you have to allow for the cord, and
right.
So I would do that.
Yeah, and a lot of times, Frank, when I build the light boxes,
should be fine though, because you're going to go in.
Yeah, as I'll have the electrician actually put a receptacle inside where the box is going to go, and that way you don't have any cords running out or anything, and just plug it right into.
And then what do you do about turning it on and off?
Well, then you would have that on a switch.
Okay, if you can get it on a switch.
Yeah.
If not, you'll have to
figure something out. Put a switch on the box.
Yeah.
Which can be done too. You can put a switch on the box coming out of a receptacle.
Okay, we have someone that wants to, that is having trouble with textured glass. We'll be cutting glass a little bit later on. Having trouble breaking it after scoring. Do we recommend the tapping method and other recommendations?
Well, yeah, but you can, but a lot of times what you find yourself doing, okay, is when you're cutting textured glass, is you need to catch yourself because you're probably trying to push down on your cutter too hard because the glass is textured. You don't have to change the pressure in your hand in order to cut the different glasses. What you really have to do is make sure that you maintain the same pressure on a piece of textured glass as you do on a piece of smooth glass. And you'll find that it'll actually come out a lot better. And tapping textured glass is a good idea, but most of the time, if you'll slow down your score and keep even pressure start to finish, you'll find that you'll have a lot more success. What?
Anybody else having trouble with the volume?
Who can't hear?
Let's see, Richard Simsick. Okay, did you, there you go.
How's that, Richard?
Did you put anything, this is from Robin Brodeur.
Hey, Robin.
Is that better, Richard? I don't know why that got pushed out of the way, but it did. Did you put anything behind the doors in front of the lights? What are you looking at?
Oh, I'm looking to see if I put anything there now.
What
What we did is we did...
In front of the lights to diffuse the LED.
We sprayed the existing door glasses with satin spray paint. So they're satin, and so they're like a frosted color to diffuse the light. And I told Barb and Taylor both, we talked about it, that even if the lights were too bright, and they're not, with the satin paint, then we would put white plexiglass in between it. But looking at it right here, guys, this is absolutely gorgeous. If I turn these lights out that are on us and give you the back shot from the back of the garage, these windows they're beautiful, y'all. They're absolutely gorgeous. And we can't thank our viewers who sent us in a panel. And remember now, we still have 6 left to go.
What?
We have 6 left to go.
6 left to go. Okay, we got in another panel.
We did. You want to share it with them?
Let's share it with
All
them.
right, hang on. Let me move this out of the way. I just want to, I'm really excited about my new light pad, as they call it.
Okay, if you have a question, just put it in the chat with a Q, and we will get to it. First, we want to show you, we got one new panel in, and we will show this to you and talk a little bit about the video premiere that's coming up.
Okay, we're ready? Here we go.
Turn it on? Oh, you don't have to turn it on, sorry.
I don't have to turn it on. There you go.
Oh, it's crooked. Okay. Now
So this is our panel. This one of our viewers brought this in directly from Fayetteville, North Carolina. She drove it to the shop on Friday to meet Barbara and I, and also to drop off this panel because she wanted to make sure that it made it correctly. And then
what is her name?
So her name is Lynn Baranowski.
Okay.
And she is from Fayetteville, North Carolina. And she was terrified about doing overlays. So she named this piece Overcoming Overlays. And she has a dog like Miss Mary. And and she also has a cat. So she told me to tell Miss Mary that she loved her. And this is in a picture of her for her memories. So thanks, Lynn. It's going in the wall, hon. We've got it spot right here next to Kelly's hot air balloon, and we'll be putting it in this weekend as soon as we get some time and get it off. So thank you so much, and we want to give you a big shout out, Lynn. Thanks for coming all the way to Conway to meet us and see us and come in to the shop.
So we have a new premiere coming out, and we've scheduled it. We pre-scheduled it. We thought we'd get it out this week, but the video is 25 minutes long.
It's a lot of work. Yeah.
We're going through each region of the U.S. where each
Each one of these
Each
panels
panel.
came from a different region of the country.
So we'll be traveling. We're going to take the Global Glass Project on tour, and 25 minutes, a premiere on Saturday at 3 o'clock.
At 3 p.m. Eastern Time.
Ed has been so busy, I haven't been able to schedule a premiere when he's not working. So he gets off of work at 2:45 on Saturday, and he's going to book it home.
I'm gonna be here
by 3 o'clock. If he's not here, I'll go ahead and start without him.
Start without me.
The premiere of the Global Glass Journey will be Saturday
At 3 o'clock.
at 3 o'clock.
Eastern Time.
So please join us. We'll be chatting live. I really would like each of the artists to be there. So if anyone has questions about your art, you can answer them on live.
Yeah.
You know,
So if you
tell
guys
your
were kind
friends
enough,
and family and
Yeah.
your customers.
yeah, if you guys were kind enough, to send us a panel for the Global Glass Project, please try and make the premiere so that you can answer questions about your work if someone chooses to ask you a question. Because it's really going to be nice, y'all. We're going to take you on a tour of our country and beyond.
Okay, now I can't remember what I was going to
I'm
say,
sorry,
but
I
I'm
blew
sure you
that
can
up.
fill it in.
I'm
There's
sorry.
so much going on. Okay, do you want to talk about your
We
light
can,
box?
and then, but while you're looking for some questions, you'll have to scroll up, and there are some questions there that I've seen pop up while we were talking. So.
Okay, let me get the questions, and you talk about the light box. How
Okay,
about
so
that?
give me a close up over here, and so guys, we're going to talk a little bit. This is my light box right here, my new light box, and
One
you
of
see
them.
I'm working really hard. So you see I got Band-Aids back on my hands, and so what I want to share with y'all is this is the H as in Henry, S as in Sam, K as in Kevin light pad, and it is 18 inches wide and 13 inches tall. And guys, this thing is really, really, I'm going to lay these out and now these are the Yakagenis, and we looked at these Yakageni glasses a while back, but we didn't have a light box to do it. But watch what happens when I set these on the light box.
And this is the HSK
Light pad.
light pad.
18 by 13.
Right, and it's on our Amazon page, and I have the link in our description and in the
So
chat.
I want to show you this, and it goes from 20%. Goes from 20% up to 100, okay? So 20, 40, 60, 80, 100%. But guys, this box right here, this little light pad is great for tracing, for painting. It's great for looking at, you could carry this to your brick and mortar store. If they don't have a light box for you to look at the glass on, you can use your own and look at it. But look at these glasses and see how these models, see how rich these Yakageni glasses are. Well, let me just share this with you. When those of you that have always said, well, what does a cat's paw look like? Well, when you get it in the light, it really looks interesting. And this is a cat's paw. This is going to be your cat's paw right here. Look at what it looks like in the light. Now, this is an Oplum Amber cat's paw. I looked all over. This was a repair job that I needed, and I still have it. But you can see the difference. See that? It's an Oplum. The Oplum is the purple. And then when I get the light onto this, and let's tone it down, there we go. That is its true color right there. That is its true color. And now I'll grab one more piece. This is a Wismac here, y'all. Look at this. So these, and I'll cut a piece of that cat's paw for you to show you about cutting textured glasses. But I can show you on this. Now this does, I told Barbara, I was like, man, this is really nice because though it flexes just a little bit, I think as long as you don't come off of it really hard on the other end, that I honestly believe that you could even cut glass on top of this And we're going to take this and let's get that started. And then we'll run that out. So I just scored this piece of glass right on top of this little light pad here. And it didn't feel like it changed my pressure as I rolled across it. And as you guys know, I keep the same pressure start to finish. The pressure that I use, the amount of pressure I use, is the amount of pressure it takes me to depress the head on my glass cutter like that. And this is my silver snit. So we're going to do just one more score, and we're going to take it back to Barb so we can get some questions answered for y'all. Here we go. Now this is one of the most beautiful glasses that I've ever seen. One of many for using for sunsets. Let's see if we can just start this run. We can, and with the light box, y'all, with the light box, can you see the glare of the score and the run? And the run stops right there. So this light pad here not only will help you look at things through the light, look at your glass through the light, but on a semi-opaque piece of glass or a streaky like this, it will show you where that run is so that you can drop in behind it. And remember, we only hold the glass with the pliers, but we're going to take our finger from underneath and your thumb on top, and we're going to pull down and away. And by doing that, y'all, we are chasing the run from one end to the other. Barbara, that's really, I love this little light pad. Not a whole lot of things. I like this, though.
Okay, we had a few questions come in. Let me just answer a couple I can answer right away.
Okay.
Aaron asked, is Canada going to be a part of the
Better believe it.
video? And you better believe it is. Yes, ma'am.
We wouldn't leave you guys out. Don't worry.
Kelly, the link to the
light
tables
pad
at the top of the chat. At the very top of the chat, I put a link, and also in the description of the chat, of the video, it's in there at Amazon. So in those two places.
Y'all, this table this light pad is $53 or something. Y'all, it's well worth the money.
Yeah, and the one that sells everywhere is like $150. So this is really a good deal.
And I am going to get one of these to put in my studio at the shop, so for my customers. That way I don't have to go all the way to the other end of the room and put my big light box on for a little piece of glass. I can just show this to them. Much easier.
I have one at the shop.
That's right, you do. I forgot about that. Awesome. Okay. I'm in. I got two.
Okay. Julie Graves you just answered a question. Okay. We had a question about cutting textured glass. So we're going to go over
I got some cat's ball.
Yeah, you got cat's ball. We'll do that in 1 minute.
In just a little bit, yeah.
I had a question. Have we named the garage yet? No, we haven't. We have not. Still working on that. Still thinking about it. Just hasn't.
It's got to be something good, because I tell you what. Let me share something with y'all that since Barbara and I have, and we're not quite done yet. I still have a roll of insulation I got to get put in the garage door.
You got a lot of work to do.
Still have a lot of work to do, but so it's really nice though, because when Barbara and I come down here, it's not like we're at home anymore. We're in a different element, of course, because we're here in the ARTyRV studio. But it feels different to.
It's a more private space.
Yeah, it's easier. Like. We feel, or I feel, and I think Barbara does too. But I'm not going to speak for her. But I feel when I come down here, I feel more creative. I feel like I do when I go into my studio at the shop and the phones aren't ringing and everything. That's how I feel when I'm here. I feel creative. I feel like I can say or do anything here. And
but you can't.
But I can't.
No, I'm just kidding.
No, I can do anything I want. But
okay.
I just want to, I just really. Guys,
he loves this place.
I love this place, and really,
And
Those
you're
of
so
you that have
inspired.
sent
We
the,
got all our
I'm
best
inspired
friends
every
behind
day.
us, standing behind us. Okay.
Okay, this is
Uh,
inspirational for
okay,
me.
this
Okay.
is very inspirational.
And it
I
will
know
be
it
for
is.
y'all. So
And
when
it
you
will
come to
be.
visit us, we'll bring you to the studio.
Yeah, we'll bring you here and you can see each one of these up close, because as we started doing the video, we started learning more and more about where you're from, and
Well, and
it
about
was,
you,
it was really,
about the
it's really
viewers,
fun.
yeah.
Yeah, it's really fun, and I just want to compliment all the people that are here tonight that are also behind us. Y'all did a fantastic job, and
Right.
we're honored to have your work in our
Right.
live stream.
And some of you, because of the way the cameras are looking at your work
That's what I was
the
talking.
entire time.
Yeah.
And then the beginning, at the end, you're looking at your work.
But you'll see it more as we do videos. We'll have like a portion behind us and then another. So
Right.
believe me, you'll all get your
You'll get
you'll
your
get your time.
You'll get your
Okay.
airtime.
Viewer showcase is coming up February 2nd.
Right.
And we ask that you get everything in by January 31st.
Which is a Friday.
And also for the drawing for the box will be February 2nd. So if you want to be a part of that, just send me a yes. I want to be in the drawing, and we'll put your name in.
And send it to viewershowcase@gmail.com.
Yep. Okay, we got more questions.
Okay.
Is the size? Yeah, we have 5 more panels.
Six
correct?
panels.
Six panels.
We have 6 panels, yeah.
Okay.
You have 3 left in each door now.
Okay, and the size is 10 inches wide by 6.5 inches tall, and
we have room for 6 more panels, and we'd love to have you.
And is Canada going to be in there? Of course. Are you going to turn that light on one more time? You're killing me.
I'm sorry.
I don't know why I'm so jumpy tonight, but I'm sorry, y'all.
We got a good report from the doctor today. I did, so I had to go to the doctor's today, so that's good.
Christina had a question.
Okay.
Could you talk a bit about using cane to frame a piece? I have tried using the kind that comes in a coil, and I can't get the kinks out. And that's from our new member, Christina.
Yeah. Hey, Christina. If you can, if your budget allows it, you should, at your brick and mortar stained glass store, and being there in Portland, you're pretty close. I'm sure there's a few stores around. Is to try and buy your lead cane straight and then stretch it, and you won't have any problems getting those out. However, Christine, what you want to be careful of is putting lead around your stained glass windows as a frame to hang it. You're better off to use zinc, and I'm not a big fan of that either, but you should use a metal around the outside edge of your windows unless you're going to frame them in wood, Christine. And then either way, you don't want to use that hobby cane that's coiled, because it's really difficult to straighten it even by stretching it. So if you can get a lead cane from your brick and mortar store, and maybe even take a small piece of plywood with you that's like 4 inches by 6 foot, and just ask them to tape the cane onto that plywood for you and keep it straight. It's much easier that way. I try to save my cane boxes for my customers that buy my cane, and I put it in there. So.
Okay, I have a question. Does the light pad use a USB or plug into the wall?
It plugs into the wall. But they do, right? Doesn't it plug in? Yeah, it plugs into the wall. It's plugged in right here in front of us.
Did it come with a USB too?
No,
or just that?
Just
okay.
that.
All right. Okay, for over a year, I'd cover it with clear contact paper.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
I haven't taken the plastic off of this yet, but you can see I'm kind of moving it right there.
The glass shack. That sounds good.
The glass shack.
I'm going to have to take this.
No, I just hit my
away
arm.
from him.
Let me put it over here. There you go. Now I can't touch it.
My left eye goes.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's okay.
It's a glass shack. That's cool.
Glass shack is good. I
You know,
like
when
that.
Barbara and I were dating, we used to go eat lunch at this place called the Biscuit Shack. Remember that, Barb?
Mhm. Yes, I do.
Golly, that was a long time ago, wasn't it?
That was. I don't think they're open anymore.
I don't think they
were
are.
very famous in North Myrtle Beach. You probably ate there when you came to.
Yeah,
North
if you came to
Myrtle.
North Myrtle Beach, you probably did eat at the Biscuit Shack.
Okay, is that full spectrum light? Are you talking about the light pad? I'm not sure.
So the light pad is I have 5 different what I've been told are temperatures of the glass. So I have a 20% light, 40, 60, 80, and 100%. The 80 and 100, there's not a lot between them, but there is definitely a lot between 20 and 80. So, and I've been playing with it, and it says that you can lock it in at any temperature that you'd like. And what you're going to find, and what I found, is at the 20% mark of the light, there's where your glass is its truest color, right there. 60, 80, and 100, it's just too much light, and you're not really getting anything out of it. But 20% will give you the true light, and you can see it with well, any of the glasses, I guess, that I wanted to put on here, like this Wismac 505 here, this gray streaky. If I put that on there, but I don't want to blind Barbara, so I'm gonna block her eye.
No, we'll turn it on in a minute.
Okay.
Got a couple more questions, and we can turn on the light box again. I know you love it.
No, I don't.
It's just a new toy. He does. He loves it. Okay. What is the number of that Wismac?
Which one, huh?
Which one did you
Which
look
one?
at? Which Wismac did you look at? The one you were cutting?
The one I was cutting, I don't know what the number is because it's probably at the shop. This is just a cutoff that I have. It's definitely a Wismac, and it's a streaky. And you could probably just look on their website and look at their streakies, and you'll find it because it's got white, blue, and grass green in it.
Okay. Debbie wants to know, does your silver Schnitt blade turn? How do I direct my cutter not turn on its own? I don't know what.
My silver Schnitt doesn't turn. It turns, as I turn my hand, it moves a little bit back and forth. But if you watch our cutting videos, you'll see that I hold my index finger or my middle finger on the side of the cutter head, and I control the shape. You can set that short close-up camera, and
the A2, is that the one we have?
we have the A3. Here it is, right here. We have the A3 light pad.
Okay.
Okay, so when I'm holding my cutter, this is how I'm holding my cutter right here, like this. And this it turns just a little bit, but if you're scoring, you want to push your cutter to cut your glass. If you're cutting straight lines and you're using your square, which you should be because nobody can cut a straight line, you use your straight edge as your bridge, and your middle finger holds everything. So if we're gonna cut glass with a straight edge, this is how we're gonna do it. We're gonna score it just like that, and we're gonna come right off. And again, this is a Kokomo. This is a Wismac 605. It's a gray. It's really, you see that? It's a hard glass. It's dense.
Got a lot of white.
It's got a lot of white in it. And if I show this to you on its side, hold on, it'll focus. There we go. You can see all the white in it. So when you get a glass, y'all, that's stacked up with white like this, I always say they stack the deck against you because they're a little more difficult to cut than most of them. So, but they are, if you're gonna.
And she might just need to tighten the screw.
Yeah, this screw right here. Okay, you might just need to tighten it up because what that does is there's a little notch under that screw. And what it does is it locks the screw head, the screw locks itself in the notch that keeps the cutter head from coming off and allows it to push itself in and out which when the cutter head is depressed, it releases oil into the cutter head through a wick that's built into the cutter head. So, I mean, that's... It's like that. And again, it's white though, and it's really a tough glass to play with.
Okay, we have a couple more questions.
Okay, go ahead. I'm gonna turn this off. Oop.
It was off.
Go figure. Hey guys, we got our new shirts in.
I'll come home from work and they'll be playing with that.
We got our new shirts in, and I'm a purple kind of person, and these shirts are so comfortable that I really like them.
And I believe we have free shipping right now, and so check it out. There is a sale going on, and I think we have some red ones too for Valentine's Day. Oh, that's what I wanted to get you, a red one.
You got one, didn't you? Didn't you order one?
I don't know if I did or not, but
Hey, Valentine's Day is coming up. Those of you that are, have to be involved in all that. It's coming
Pauline,
up soon.
I see you.
Hey, Pauline.
Okay, I have some questions that need to be answered. The sailboat behind us, yes, we made it.
Oh yeah, that was the very first piece of stained glass, y'all, that I ever built for ourselves. And I built that on the dining room table that my grandmother gave us for a wedding present. She would have had a fit. But I did it. And then my light box, y'all, my light box was a dresser drawer with a broken tabletop on it with a light bulb stuck in the back of it. Not real proud of it, but it worked.
Well, I mean, it worked. You needed it, you made it, you did it.
Yeah, because I didn't do this at the shop that I worked at. I did it at home, and it was...
Yeah. Thank you for all the compliments. Everyone loves the new studio.
Oh, it's all for you guys. It really is. We.
Okay, here's the question I was looking for.
Okay.
Oh, thank you, Loka.
Loka, hold on. There we go, girl. Woo!
Thank you, Loka.
Thank you. And you better believe, y'all, we are coming to Canada.
We are
with
coming
our
to
road
Canada.
trip. I promise.
We are.
Okay.
We go to Canada and then we travel to
New Zealand.
No, not after Canada.
Oh, not after Canada, no.
After Canada, we go to Massachusetts or Ohio.
After Canada, we drop
Massachusetts.
into Massachusetts, yeah.
And then we go down the eastern coast. I believe that's how it goes.
But it's a lot of fun, and we're tired when we get home.
Yeah, it's fun. It'll be fun.
Don't forget, guys, 3:00 next Saturday, a world premiere of the Global Glass Project.
And for those of you that travel across the United States, it's hard to figure out that route, isn't it? So basically what we're doing is going out on 20.
We're going south first, yes.
Yeah, and then we're going 20.
West.
And then we're going up to Washington State, and then we're dropping back down, and we're going through the upper...
Through Wisconsin into the Upper Peninsula.
And then we're kind of deciding, do we go to Canada from there? We probably should go to Canada from...
And then we'll drop back down into Ohio. And then over to Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh, then we go to Mass, then we come down, go to New York,
and Philadelphia,
West Virginia,
North Carolina,
and then we're flying to New Zealand. So it should be a fabulous trip. Wish us luck.
Make some popcorn. It's awesome.
It's awesome. And
it's all because of you guys.
That will premiere, as I said, on Saturday at 3 p.m. and we'll be live chatting
with you guys, and we'd love to have you.
And we'd love for all of the artists to be there.
And I'll be in the front door as quick as I can get here. So make sure you join, whether I'm here or not. Join the ARTyRV channel for a special Saturday afternoon, 3 p.m.
Come to Portland when you're in Washington. You're coming to Washington? Of course, Carol. On the global glass journey.
On the global glass journey, we're coming to Vancouver, Washington. Come right through there.
Okay. All right. And now this is a viral, I mean, not a viral, I didn't mean viral, a virtual trip. It's not an actual trip.
It's a virtual trip.
So,
However, guys.
However, it may happen one day. Let's see if we make it through the virtual first.
But I do want to remind them, guys, Barb and I will be in Corning, New York, January 3rd through the 5th. I mean, June 3rd through the 5th, we'll be in Corning, New York. And we have a friend of ours has a glass studio there in Corning, and we've worked out with her that those of you that are from the ARTyRV channel, we're going to meet at her studio for a glass blowing demonstration from some world-renowned glassworker. So she's offered up for us to meet at her studio so that we can meet each other, and we have hopefully some time, and we could maybe all go grab something to eat. And remember, Corning, New York, guys, is one of the most walkable towns in the country, in the nation. So,
okay, a question. Let me make sure I haven't skipped anyone. Okay.
you know, these stools are getting more comfortable.
This is from Sue. I make glass mosaics, usually colored glass on mirror, and am wanting to do glass on glass. I thought for safety of using refrigerator shelves as backing substrate. Is there a way to cut them?
Because they're tempered safety glass, no, there's not a way to cut them, but wow, what a great idea. The only drawback is that when that glass breaks, it disappears into millions of little tiny pieces. So, like if you're working on glass now as a substrate and that glass cracks, that's what it does, it cracks. The tempered safety glass from your refrigerator, though, is going to blow up into little tiny pieces. It'll be held in place by the grout or the silicone, but it's also going to be as weak as a window in your car that it's broken and has film on it, how it just kind of moves back and forth. That's what'll happen to it. So I would say just probably, I don't know. The safety glass is much stronger, but when it breaks, it breaks differently. That's all. And you cannot cut it. No.
No, you can't cut it. That was,
It's a heat strengthened glass, and it is cut and then heat strengthened after it's cut to size.
and it's the weakest on its corner.
Yeah, the corners are its weakest point.
Valerie wants to know, can you show us how much to stretch lead cane? I've never used cane before because the stretching intimidates me.
Well, the stretching part, typically you only stretch the lead about 3 inches. That's really all you need, 3 or 4 inches. Sometimes if you don't have a lead stretcher, but you have a lead vise, just make sure that when you stretch the lead, that you grab it with your grousing pliers and pull it a little bit at a time, and make sure either you have a really good friend standing behind you or a wall. Because sometimes when you're stretching that lead, because it's an extruded material, sometimes where they join the extrusion together will come apart. And you'll find yourself picking yourself up off the floor, or if there's a wall behind you, at least you'll be leaning against the wall.
Yes, just a reminder, the road trip we're doing is on video now. It's a virtual road trip of all these artists right here. It's not actual, maybe one day, but not now.
Not now, no, not actually.
I did want to tell y'all, and who's here that may be interested. We have a viewer that's
Kelly's
in Texas.
might be close enough. I don't know.
I don't know how close you are to Waco, but Stained Glass Association of America is having a meeting in Waco, Texas. They're having seminars. So look up SGAA Waco. It's Stained Glass on the Road is actually, I believe, what it's called. And they have some great seminars.
And they'll be there for 2 days, right? They'll be in Waco for 2 days?
Yeah, I believe it's 2 days, in March.
In March. So I don't know. And Kelly, I'm not sure how close you are, but we do have several viewers that are actually in Waco.
Where is he?
Um,
Right there.
Over here, this
Simpson.
is Waco, and then our other viewer from Texas is up. And she's, so I don't know if they can make it or not, or Kelly, I don't know how far Albuquerque is or where you live in New Mexico, if Waco's almost like right in the middle of the state, I believe. Isn't that where Baylor College is, Barb?
Baylor
Waco?
College, yeah. I learned a lot about Waco when I was doing my,
Doing your trip?
I guess you say
Wait,
research.
we have
Research.
Yeah, research on it. So, yeah, this is, it's really, it's a virtual tour of our viewers who made the panels and the doors.
Yeah, so please try to attend the virtual trip. When and where, Ohio, I'll be there. Saturday is our virtual trip, Saturday at 3 o'clock. So it's 25-minute,
Or a half hour, somewhere in that area.
somewhere around there, 25-minute virtual tour, and we'll visit, and you'll see close-up of each individual panel, and
And you'll
we'll
hear the
read-
artist's story.
Yeah, we'll read from the letters that were sent, many letters that were sent, but we'll read some excerpts from that. And we'll
Yeah.
talk a little bit about inspiration that we can see that the artist
And then a
has.
personal meetup, guys, is we're going to be, Barbara and I will be in Corning, New York, June 3rd through the 5th. And any of y'all that are going to be there, just let us know. And we will all meet up somewhere downtown. Actually, we're all going to meet up at a place called Hands On Glass Studio in Corning, New York.
Yes.
So, and we're going to meet there on Friday, June the 5th at Hands On Glass Studio.
Another question. Kelly says she's 595
Oh, wow,
miles
Kelly, that's
from
too
Waco.
far.
Not too bad, but a little trip. I know. I realized how big these states are. We have a huge. Texas is huge, and New Mexico is too. A lot of traveling.
Yeah, a lot of travel, a lot of mileage there.
Okay. When stretching the lead 3 inches, does the length of the cane change?
Yes, it changes by
number.
3 inches.
Does it change the number? No.
No, but it also doesn't change the heart or the depth of the lead or anything. What it does is just activates the molecules inside the lead, because the lead's going to stretch eventually over time if you don't stretch it.
Richard Simsick. That's who it is. Richard, I'm sorry.
Richard, I'm sorry. You're right here, buddy.
Question. Okay. Waco, Texas is on the Interstate 35 between Austin and Dallas. Thank you, Richard.
Thank you, Richard.
So
that's
y'all
right in the
check
middle
it
of the
out.
state then, almost. Pretty,
Yeah.
kind of, sort of, yeah.
It's beautiful.
Well, your window looks great. Everything looks beautiful. We're so happy that you joined us in our project. Thank you, Richard.
Yes. Okay. If you have any questions, put them in the chat. I think you want to cut some glass and turn on your fabulous light bulb.
Somebody wanted to know if we ever made it to Vermont. We haven't, but we do. We're doing a virtual tour for this, and then see, with Miss Mary, y'all, and those of you that have pets understand about traveling. And we were fortunate enough, the place that we have in Corning takes dogs. And Miss Mary's happy because she gets to go with us.
Okay, Barbara has a question. Barbara Cadwell.
Hey, Barb.
Hi, Barbara. I have a lot of flash glass. I want to try etching or grinding some designs in it, then incorporating it into stained glass panels. What type of tool would you recommend?
All right, so you can do what's called a siphon fed sandblaster, and we have one of those on our Amazon page. It's just a small little, it's a hose, a gun, and all you need is a small compressor and a bag of children's play sand. Now, the other thing is, and I have a friend that does this quite often, he uses a Dremel tool. But you have to be careful with the Dremel tool not to flake the colored glass, which is, if you hold the glass up to it, to the light sideways, you can see which side has the color on it. And that's the side on the flash glass that you're going to want to eliminate, or etch away or create your design in. So I think a siphon blaster, or really probably more beneficial, will be the Dremel tool. And just keep in mind that you really should keep it cool as well. So,
Yeah.
And remember, when you're cutting flashed glass, cut it on the clear side, not the colored side. Because you'll find it's a lot easier to work with.
Okay.
Any other questions, Barb?
Yeah, there's a lot of them.
Okay.
Are you finished? I'm sorry.
She's in rare form tonight. Well, she smells good too. Come here.
Do you have a date and time for the Corning studio glass blowing?
We don't have a time, but it's going to be Friday, June the 5th.
Yes.
Friday, June the 5th.
How long will the virtual trip take?
About 30 minutes.
About
right?
25 minutes.
25 minutes, yeah.
Yeah, well, that's what it said. That's what I've got written and timed out. But it may go shorter, it may go longer.
But y'all, we're going to be here live with you. So if you want to ask questions, about the video or when we get done, we'll have time to chat with y'all and talk about and
probably 30 minutes.
What?
Because he's going to be in it.
I'm gonna rush home from work, y'all. I promise. I gotta work Saturday.
He's got to rush home.
I have to work Saturday.
Okay. Question. Where is it? Is there a time for hands-on event? Yeah. Afternoon, I think. Do you sign your pieces? If so, how do you sign them, Kelly?
Hey, Kelly. I use a thing that my father, I thought was a great idea that my dad used to do, and what I do is I put one piece of glass in the window down in the bottom one of the corners upside down, and then I just mark the edge of it where it's right along the lead cane. But most of the time, with a Dremel, and then I turn one piece of glass upside down.
When you stretch thank you for the question, Kelly.
Thanks, Kelly.
Local wants to know, when you stretch 3 inches, is it for 6-foot cane?
Yes.
Right.
Yes. I'm sorry, Local. Yeah. So because I buy my lead cane by the 45-pound boxes, and they're 6 foot long, and a lot of times you can get some of your brick and mortar stores, and I believe Sunshine also carries 25-pound boxes. And if you're using lead cane, a 25-pound box is really not that much. For instance, a 45-pound box of 3/8 flat H lead only has 36 pieces of lead in it. So it's not really like it's a whole lot of lead. But but if you can buy 6-foot pieces, it's much easier to work with than it is to try and buy the stuff that's coiled up in the little coils or even on the rolls, because they are not easy to straighten out and work with. And y'all, when you start doing stuff like that and having to straighten out lead and do all that, when you think about it, time is money, and you're better off just to spend the money on the 6-foot lead than trying to fight with the other stuff. And Sunshine really has some good numbers on their lead too. So give them a try. And remember, Sunshine Glass helps sponsor the ARTyRV channel, and we want to thank them for everything that they do, and we want to thank you guys for everything you do for them. We appreciate it.
And they make it very cost effective for you when they're shipping.
And they make it easy to answer your questions for you. And if you're at a loss of something, they are very, between Scott and Sean and Barb, they are really knowledgeable about what they do for a living, guys. I promise you. I
have another question, a light box question. For a panel mounted in a light box, do you prefer LED bulbs or can you use LED strips?
The strips don't look bad. These in the doors behind us, these are 6-foot LED shop lights, and they are 1 inch wide. That's it. They're very, very small, and they're not hot. They don't get hot. And so we have a 6-foot one at the top and a 6-foot one at the bottom, and
But
we're
it's
lighting up.
behind the wood.
It's behind the wood, so we don't get what are called hot spots.
Although we do, because of our camera, we do have some hot spots.
It
and
looks
that's
like
something
it. Yeah.
that, now, let me assure you, when we do the videos, these panels are going to show up a whole lot better because the camera that we use for our videos is 100% better than the camera we use for our live stream, just because of the way it is. Unless, you know,
And y'all, these are
change up my
gorgeous.
setup. But anyway,
They're really gorgeous.
you'll see in the new video how much better those.
And if you haven't
lighting
made one
is.
yet and you wanted to get involved in the project, please go ahead and make one because we have 6
We have
openings
6 more,
left.
and we're
Yes.
still taking them. Let's see. Let me make sure this. Oh, Debbie said the studio chat has inspired me to keep going.
Oh, well, please do. Please keep going.
Have viewers submit questions in all caps. It's easier to distinguish from general comments. I greatly enjoy watching your YouTube channel. I've learned a lot. Oh, well, thank you, Kate. I'll take that into consideration. Have viewers put out their questions in caps so we can see it.
That'd be good. That's why we started with the Q, because they kind of flashed to us, but that's a great idea. Thank you.
That is a great idea. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. We're all learning things tonight for sure.
Well, you know what? It's all about community, and we all, each of us learned something new.
Christina wants to know, do the numbers on the, and we're answering this one question unless there's some more up in the chat I've missed.
Okay.
But Christina wants to know, and then Valerie has a question, do the numbers on the glass have a significance?
The numbers on the glass typically are the shades of color that they are. The letter in the front is usually the manufacturer, so W, Wismac, a 105, a 100, which is going to be clear. A 100S would be Wismac, clear, seedy. And so then if you have other colors, like for instance, this glass right here, the part number on this is a Yakagani, and it's a 1046, but the numbers are on the back side of, or the letters are on the back side, and these letters are RG, which mean it's a restoration glass. So yeah, the numbers and the letters have a lot of significance to them within the manufacturing process, and also in the purchasing process from your brick and mortar guys. If you learn the numbers of your glass that you're working with, and then when you need to order it, you say to your brick and mortar guy, I'm looking for a sheet of W58D, which is, of course, W58D, 58's being lamp beige or amber and white, and D meaning dense, like you cannot see through it. So a W58D is a Wismac, amber and white, D, dense. And so, and I was looking at Sunshine's website the other day, and they have multiple glass sample sets that you can purchase for your own use in your studio. So check that out, guys. And most of your sample sets are around $39 or $40, and they're really, for instance, like the sample set that I shared with y'all last week from English Muffle, which is a Wismac, but they number all of their glasses with an EM because they want it's English Muffle, but it's made by Wismac. So if you get a hold of that, guess who's in the house, y'all? Miss Mary just got back from her walk, and there she is. She's so beautiful.
Thank you, Carol, for answering that question. The size on the panels is, of course, 10 inches wide by 6.5 inches high. And if you're going to make a panel and send it in, please send me a note at viewershowcase@gmail.com so I can write your name down and
that you are making it.
That you are making it. Okay. And so I think that we can cut another piece of glass. Miss Mary just arrived. She's right here.
She's in the house.
Here. I don't know. Come here, Mare.
Hey, Mare.
Come here, Mare. See, you can't see her. She can't jump up on us all the time, can you? Oh,
But
here
she loves
comes.
it. There
Here
she
comes.
is.
Oh.
There she is. She says, "Hi, mommy."
I spoke too soon.
How's my mommy
Okay,
doing?
let's cut some glass real
Yeah,
quick.
so let's look at this glass right here. This is
very textured.
I brought a piece of cat's paw that I had here at the house, and you can see the difference. Now this is with no light, and this is with light, and so I'm going to turn this down. See it? See it drop? Okay, so there's your 20% right there, and that, y'all, there it is right there. That is the true color of this glass. That is the true color. Now, this is, let me flip this over so you can see it. Oh yeah, look at this. This is textured. Okay? And this is a Kokomo. This is a cat's paw. Cat's paw, actually cat's paw, the rolling wheels for the cat's paw, Kokomo has the original Tiffany plates for rolling cat's paw. So here we go. And again, this is a very textured glass, but you don't change the pressure on your cutter, and you don't change the pressure on how hard you're pushing down, okay? And you just kind of, and I went through a ditch right there, but it's probably, so now when I hold this up, you can see the texture. You can see the texture in it. See it right there? But I didn't, even though I ran into a elongated ditch right here, I just kept scoring. And sometimes what'll happen, guys, is that when you're scoring textured glass, and all of a sudden you get into a pothole, and you stop and you pick up, you can't do that. You must keep rolling through that score. Okay? Keep rolling through that score and don't stop. Because whether the glass is super textured, and this is y'all, cat's paw is a really tough glass to cut. But if you'll take your time and don't change up the pressure, and don't let this glass intimidate you. Textured glass is no different than any other glass that we have. It just has a texture on it. And so I can take this, and I'm going to turn out this little box here like that, and I have just the right amount of light that I need, and you can see this. And this I'm going to show you. This is y'all. This is a Wismac, and I'm sorry that I don't have the part number for you, because and Kokomo makes, this is a Kokomo 70, looks like the Wismac version. But look how pretty this is, y'all.
I think it is the 70.
This is the 70. I think this is the Kokomo 70.
It is.
But
I cleaned it and wiped the 70
Oh, okay.
off.
So what I want you to see is just these colors are stacked up in here. See those colors? Hang on. See the colors? So we have a lime green, we have a sky blue, and we have purple. And when they throw these three colors together, it makes Kokomo 70. And I want you to see this, because Kokomo, just like Wismac, is so easy to work with. And then we're going to start this, because what we're going to do is so I started my run right here, and you can kind of see that. And I'm going to come over here, and I'm going to start my run. We're going to go back the other direction. Hold on. Okay, so now I've got my run, and it's right here. So now I'm going to just, again, I'm holding the glass with my browser. See that? I'm not squeezing it, I'm holding it. I'm going to get right behind my run, and I'm going to chase it a little bit further, and now I'm going to chase it a little bit back into itself, and there. So by chasing the run, I was able to get that out without it breaking this direction right across there. If you start here and you pull down way too hard, it's not going to go there by itself. You have to make it go there. And if you'll do that, guys, your confidence goes through the roof, I promise you.
Is there, Paul wants to know, any special considerations in foiling that cat's paw?
No, but what you can still use the 7/32 foil, and you'll just find, Paul, that when you get to one of those humps, it'll still bite on it. The foil will still bite on it, but it's just going to be just a little bit thinner. But I don't think that I would change my foil sizes. I think what I would do is just let the foil accentuate the texture in the glass, and it's not really that much thicker than the piece beside
Carol.
it. So
Kelly says that she uses a wine cork, which sounds really
to roll,
like
yeah,
a
because
great
it's soft.
idea.
That's great.
Yes, it's soft.
And Kelly, you told me that while you were here, and I thought that was a great idea. So.
Excellent. Thanks, Kelly.
Yeah, so a wine cork for textured glass to crimp it down and make it, that's awesome. That's a great way to do that.
Also, another question. Go ahead.
I was going to say, that's like the person that told us that they put, that they put.
Tell Carol, thank you.
I did, yeah. That put toothpicks in the end of her jewelry box hinges so they didn't fill up with solder while she was working on them. So.
Question: is there a glass that fluorescence that resembles uranium glass?
There's still a glass, uranium glass. We have it in our glass blowing studio. Yes.
In sheet glass, no.
No, not in sheet glass.
We have it in our blown glass department, but we've never been brave enough to blow it because we don't know what it's made of.
Yeah, because we have it in blue, we have it in pink, and we have it in green.
We might one day.
We might one day. Taylor likes it. He keeps showing it to people. I think he wants to play with it.
I think we could probably put it in a box and put a light on it out front and talk about it and not ever use it.
We have a couple of pieces of Vaseline glass. We have we do.
Production glass.
Yeah, production glass.
They don't make it in sheet glass that I know of now.
Not that I know of.
If someone heard something different, let us know.
Yeah.
Is there, let's see, okay. I think we've had all the questions answered.
Well, some time ago, guys, they used to make white glass in the glass blowing studios. The white glass was made with arsenic, but they don't use arsenic any longer. Thank goodness, because the white glass we have now is really pretty, but at least it won't kill you.
Yeah, they used to use arsenic back in the 1800s for all kinds of things. I drink wine before I cut textured glass and big glass.
There you go.
That's funny.
All right.
If the wine cord doesn't work,
that way you can wine together.
It doesn't matter. That's right.
That's right. You can wine over the broken glass.
Fremont makes it. Barbara Cadwell says Fremont makes that kind of glass.
They make uranium glass.
They make uranium glass. Okay, I'll check it out.
Yeah, I will.
Thank you, Barbara.
Thank you, Barb.
I did not know that.
I think when we first started, I think Barbara said it was -6 degrees at her house. Holy cow, Barb, that's cold, girl.
It's cold.
It's chilly.
It's cold here.
Well, it is. It's 19 tonight, so we're in good shape.
Did Ed ever cut that drapery glass? No.
No, but you know what, Pauline? I did find you some more of your
black glass.
Your black glass, if you need it, I can put it in a box and get it to you if you need some more of it.
He found some more.
I found about 5 pieces that are about 5 inches by 5 inches.
Somebody else wanted a piece of that. I think it was Magali, or Magali had some. Was she here tonight?
Magali, I didn't see her.
Okay. All right, everybody. Michael, thank you.
Hey, bud. Wow, thank you, guys. Thank you, guys.
So
we're working on that new camera. Thank you all so much. We appreciate it.
Yeah, that new camera we need.
We're getting close to getting that new camera, y'all. And thank you so much. Because remember, as you grow and you help us grow, we hope that you grow as well. So,
rum chata. Ooh, I've got my hot chocolate with rum in it. Well, that's what you need up there right now.
Yes, it is. That would do
Exactly.
it. And the fireplace roaring, I
A
hope.
roaring fire. Okay. All right. I think we're ready to go,
I think
everybody.
Was Beth here tonight from the UP?
Yes.
Was she? Okay. It's about
Yes.
time for ice fishing now, huh?
Yes.
After this cold weather. You know, I was telling Barbara about my ice fishing expeditions with my father when I was a little boy up in Rome, New York. And man, I'll tell you what, I'll never forget those days. Never forget them.
Pauline said she'll take it. Okay.
Okay.
Thanks for joining us tonight, everyone. We
What?
hope.
It's time to go.
Yeah, it's time to go already, bro. Thanks for thanks for joining us tonight. We really enjoyed hearing from everyone.
Thanks for the great questions, y'all.
Yeah, great questions tonight. And we'll see you back here Monday night live at 7 o'clock next Monday. But don't forget, mark your calendar. We'll post it when you get the post. Mark it so you don't forget it. Saturday, 3 o'clock, we're doing the premiere of
At
the
3
Glass
p.m.
Journey.
Eastern of the Glass Tour,
Global
the Global Glass Tour.
Journey.
The Global Glass Journey, that's right.
Someone said we should call this, oh God, something
The
shack.
Glass Shack.
The Glass Shack, Joe's Shack,
No, the Glass
Ray's
Shack.
Shack, Glass Shack.
Ray Shack.
Yeah, Ed's middle name is Ray. We could
My
call
first
it the Ray
name is
Shack.
Ray.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. Your
My first name is Ray.
Your father's middle name was Raymond?
No, my
Your
great grandfather's name was Raymond.
God, too many Raymonds. Okay.
Yeah, my great grandfather was a machinist.
Yeah, you got to remember, bring your family, bring your friends, and
because there are going to be people that might want to ask you questions about your work, and believe me, each one of you has quite a bit of time while we're showing off and explaining your story about your window, and we look so forward to doing this for y'all.
James said, "Stay warm and break glass."
We'll do it. I like that.
Oh, Jason, thank you.
Oh,
love
hey,
you too.
Jason, love you too, buddy.
Love you all.
See you soon, my friend.
Yeah. And what else did you need to tell them?
Well, nothing. I wanted to give them a big backup and let everybody see their work in the doors.
Oh, is that what we want to do?
I want to show everybody's windows. There you go, guys.
Okay.
There you go.
There you go. And I think I'm going to have to see if this button here will say thank you to all of our members.
I think it will. You ready? Hey, guys, for the ARTyRV channel, I'm Ed.
And I'm Barb.
Good night, everybody.
And thank you all.
Stay warm.
And break glass.
We love you.